Everything I'm about to tell you, I like to tell stories. So I will preface it with this. I am a patient in our veterans health system. And there was a time in my life when I absolutely depended on the system to help me. I was having obtrusive thoughts of taking my own life. I checked in at the VA. I met a very compassionate psychologist, and I got the treatment that I needed. I'm facing a situation right now, it's really hard. We invested $2 billion to build a state-of-the-art veterans hospital in my hometown. This thing looks like a spaceship. I mean, it's really nice. It's really beautiful. It's got the best equipment. Like I said, state-of-the-art. And it's not working right now. It's really hard to see my friends who are doctors in this hospital resign because they believe the system is doing harm. We are lucky, in our system, we have an office called the Inspector General who holds accountable the system itself when it's not working. I don't know if that exists yet, but it's something to consider while you're building your system. I'm the kind of guy who goes to bed at night and dreams of how to create the perfect system. But at the end of the day, the system is people. And you know, as a human being, we're flawed and we make mistakes. And so it's important, I think, to realize the organization is filled with people. It's a living system. It's a living, breathing organism and not just a flow chart that's a process, step one, step two. It's connected this way. It's people. And people matter. When, in my experience as the executive director of an organization that is also holding the space for people to heal, it's important to remember that in the system, you need these labels: post-traumatic stress, traumatic brain injury, depression, anxiety disorder, in order to collect medication, in order to receive the proper treatment. But those things are necessary in the system to make it function. Part of the work that we do at Bastion is taking those labels off, because at the individual level, at the patient level, we can associate too much. We can have a relationship with these labels that are counterproductive. I hope that makes sense, what I'm saying, yeah. So while we're talking about post-traumatic stress, let's also talk about post-traumatic growth. While we talk about the issues and how the system treats those issues, let us recognize, let us acknowledge that, you know, war is, the effect of war, post-traumatic stress, it's a very normal thing that happens. And we heal better together. I guess that's my point. As a group, as a community, we can do it better. We can optimize reintegration better when we heal together.
Thank you. And in Bastion, how do you engage the veterans? How do you get them to join your community?
Yeah, we aim to serve the greatest need, so it's very needs-based. While we advertise and engage multiple stakeholders who touch veterans every day, we go and find them living in their car. We have a resident who is currently drilling in the National Guard and was living in his truck. He has 3 combat tours, how does this happen? We go find them. I mean, we walk the streets in the United States, in all these major cities, at night to find veterans where they are. Just find them where they are.